So the first thing you want to do is start off with a clean face. Make sure that your face is freshly washed and moisturized. Now, since I have oily skin, I'm going to use Becca's Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. And I just take a little bit on my finger, just like this much. And what I do is I dab this into my skin. All on my nose and on my T-zone area. Then I just take some more and rub it onto my cheek and onto my forehead. After that is done, what I found to work for me, since I have really oily skin, is I actually spray my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I sprayed it on my face. And this actually provides a barrier between my skin and the makeup, so it prevents the actual makeup from getting extremely oily fast. So after that dries off a little bit, my foundation that I use is, I use two foundations because my skin is weird. It's hard to find a really good foundation color for my skin, so I combine these two foundations together. This one is Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and this is in 178. And then this foundation is Becca's Ultimate Coverage Complex Cream, and this one is in Mahogany. Pretty much do about 1 pump a piece. What I'm going to use is just a regular beauty blender. It's a little dirty. I used this earlier, I think yesterday, so it's a little dirty, but it's fine, it'll work. So I mix the foundation together and I just place it on my face. And when you have a beauty blender, you want to make sure that you're dabbing the product onto your face and you're not swiping it on. I find that once you start dabbing this product on your face, it comes out more skin-like and more smoother. And that's the look that you want. And then I don't want that makeup cast between my neck and my actual face, so I would apply the foundation onto my chin and down to my neck, just to make sure everything's nice and even. And once you're satisfied, that's it for foundation. The next thing I'm going to do is highlight, and with highlighting I'm using Nars Amande, and it's the Nars concealer. And in order to highlight, you want to make sure you put it in parts where your face is going to receive light, and that would definitely be below your eyes, your forehead, down your nose, your cupid's bow. And I dragged the product all the way around like this. And then you want to highlight your chin. I'm going to use this really, really small tip foundation brush. It's a Real Techniques brush. I honestly don't even remember the type of brush it is. This point will allow me to get directly in between here, right below my eye, and actually allow me to blend out the product correctly. So all I'm doing is doing a nice tapping motion just to blend the product out. Now, since I have a long face, I want to spread my face out a little bit. So I'm going to drag, not really drag, but tap out or blend out some of the product as far up here as possible. And basically just take your time blending everything out. As you can see, it starts to blend out perfectly. So, and then for your forehead, same concept. For your nose, will be just like that, and then your chin. Just make sure that's nice and blended. Okay, so since that's blended to your liking, we're gonna blend some more. So what I'm taking is my beauty blender, and I'm using this pointy end. And basically what I'm doing is I'm just doing a tapping motion to blend this product out even further. So it becomes like a seamless look. I think that looks pretty good. Now, on my face, you can definitely see this line right here, which is, this is my foundation color and this is the highlight. So to blend that out, what I'm using is this bottom section where I put my foundation on, and I'm just applying this to the edge. And as you can see, that starts to melt away and blend really well. So you want to do this all around your highlight. And it becomes nice and blended. For my nose, I just use the this section right here, and I just dab, and that's the highlight. So the next thing you have to do is set your highlight. And what I use is Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and it looks just like this. What I do is I take my beauty blender sponge and I dab this directly in the powder, and then I apply this right directly on my highlight. Now, some people bake, and baking is basically leaving the setting powder on for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. I normally don't bake, so what I'm going to do is just basically brush off the excess powder with a fluffy powder brush. The next thing I'm going to do is contour. So with contouring, you want to take a darker color to kind of make your cheeks look more, I guess, sunken in and give you that nice jawline. A lot of people contour their cheeks and their nose, and then also they add that contour around their forehead and below like their jawline. What I'm using is, this is Fashion's Fair Ebony Brown Foundation Stick. And it looks like this. It's a little bit old, but you know, I've been pretty much faithful with this. And what I normally do is, a lot of people use the like fish face, where they kind of suck their lips together like that, and you can apply the contour there. I go off of like basically my hair, almost my hairline, so right here, and I just apply a little bit, just like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. But this is basically how much I apply, and I will blend this out a lot. And then I do the same thing to the other side. See that? To blend that out, I have a really small kind of fluffy brush. I honestly don't know the name of this brush, I'm sorry, but something small like this to actually get in that contour line. So what I do is I go in a circular motion just to properly blend everything out. And you can already see how that's providing a really nice, normal contour. We're not looking for anything too dramatic. We're just looking for something simple, like an everyday look. And do the same thing on the other side. And it provides that really nice contour. Now, any additional product that's on the brush, this is what I use to actually put along my forehead, to contour my forehead. And all I'm doing is doing a dabbing motion, that's it. Just to add just a little bit of product onto my forehead. Not too much. We're looking for basically simple look. I'm not adding any product on the brush. All I'm using is the product that's already on the brush. There we go. And then for my nose, what I like to do is I'm not using any additional product, just the same amount of product that's on the brush, and just slowly start to go alongside my nose and just contour it just a little bit. And there you have it. Now, to blend out that contour just a little bit more, I like to take this, I think this is the MAC 109 brush, and it looks just like this. It has a nice like fluffy head, and I go in a circular motion, same way, directly on that contour, just to blend it out properly. Same thing on my forehead. That's basically, that's the contour. Now for a bronzer, what I use is CoverGirl's Queen collection, and it is the Ebony bronze. It looks just like this. And I take this same brush, this is the MAC 109 brush, and I apply my bronzer. And this bronzer is going to go directly on top of the contour. And this is just to warm up your face, just a little bit. So the next thing I am going to do is I'm going to set my entire face, and I'm going to be using the MAC Dark Deep Mineralized Skin Finish, and it looks just like this right here. And what I'm going to use is a pretty much it's a dense type of brush. It could carry a lot of product. All I do is dab this in there a few times and just place this on my face. Just pat it on. This is the Colourpop Swerve eyeliner. The next thing that I use is a mascara for my eyes, and I'm using the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara, and this is the one that I actually got in the Sephora 2016 haul that I did, and this is my first time trying it, so let's see what it does. Yeah, this definitely adds some pop to my eyes. I like this. Look how much that like pops my eyes out. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna probably buy another one of these. That is nice. Okay. Yep. So the next thing I do is I'm gonna do my brows, and as you can see, my brows are, they're not bad. They're really not bad, and I'm not gonna do anything dramatic today. It's just gonna be basically just filling in my brows a little bit. And what I'm using is the Colourpop Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Black and Brown. If you guys want a brow tutorial, please let me know in the comment box down below. I'll go ahead and do one for you guys, so you can see how I knock out my brows. Just like that. See? Not too crazy. Now after that's all done, now I set my face again, and I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Since this is a everyday look, I'm not going to do like my highlight on my cheeks or any blush or anything, but I will do my lips. For my lips, I'm going to do something pretty simple, what I always normally do, and I'm going to use MAC Bittersweet, and it's this really nice kind of chocolatey shade, and I'm just going to line my lips with this. let me get a sharpener for this thing, because this need to go. This ain't working. Now, for lipstick, what I'm using is Amorous by MAC. So once I have that on, I'm gonna darken or line my lips with the Bittersweet again. So after applying the Bittersweet Lip Pencil by MAC, this is the finished look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my video today, and thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like it, thumbs it up, and don't forget to subscribe down below. Until next time, guys, bye! Alright, so it's called Michael Kors Glam Jasmine perfume. This perfume smells so good.